Hi guys, Lizbet here. Thanks for joining me today. I am going to come at you with another KonMari method for holiday decorations. This does not include Christmas. Uh, that that is something unto itself. I have a whole table of decorations. New Year's, Easter, Thanksgiving, Halloween. I have no idea how this is going to go. I assume it's going to be long, and so get a cup of coffee or something, hot chocolate, hot tea. Let me take you to my living room for a quick second. This is my dining room. Love my china cabinet. But I used to decorate the whole house. Sorry, I hope I'm not like making anyone dizzy. Now I pretty much only decorate my mantle, and it is decorated for Halloween with a light up pumpkin with a kitty cat, some potion bottles, a pumpkin that I decorated at one of those pottery places where you paint your own. The October musical witch I gave to my mother, and when she passed I took that back. Little bow going on, a sign. We've got the spells book that actually holds candy, and my granddaughter put some window cling stickers on for me. But so I don't think I need all the decorations I generally have, because I just don't decorate the whole house any longer. So let's get started. I don't even know where to begin. Everything's piled on top of each other. I guess I'm just going to do the best I can. Bear with me, guys. Love it. Love my turkey. Someone wore this to my last Thanksgiving party keeping. These are like little feather headbands that someone wore to a different one of my Thanksgiving parties, and my husband and I have actually worn these to someone else's party. I'm going to pass those on. And a lot of times if I just have this on the mantle, I'm fine. I think this will be like just kind of cute for my honey to put on or something. So, okay. Trying to decide where am I going to put everything when I don't have any room. I'm going to use my handy dandy kitchen or dining room chair for the keep pile. What's next? Let's pull in the 4th of July. This is a Longaberger basket. I purchased it from my sister. She was getting rid of some of her baskets, so I like that. And I'm going to keep this as an American flag. This I kind of just hang from my mantle. It's supposed to go over a door. Magnets that I keep for the grandkids, so I'm keeping this. This I purchased secondhand, and I enjoyed it for many years. I always kind of thought it was cool how people would have containers with like balls around, but I'm over it. It used to spark joy. I really appreciate what it did for me, but I enjoyed it, but it's time for it to move on. This I used for many years, and I think it was just beautiful, but it's time to move on. This is a beautiful bow, but I don't think it really sparks joy anymore, so I'm going to pass it on. This is a USA sign. I think I got it at Marshall's one year. Don't quote me on that though. God bless America, our home sweet home. I love this. Keeping it. Okay, what do we got next? Looks like Easter's come. Hippity hoppity Easter's coming my way, I guess. Hippity hoppity Easter's on its way. Okay, I knew I would get it figured out at some point. Sorry for the reach across the screen. My dining room table is just too wide for me not to reach over like that. I love these little bunny ears. I've worn them many times, and I'm going to keep them. I've got a couple Easter decorating kits that I am going to use up this coming year, and then because I thought I would decorate with the grandkids, and I know they decorate at home, and sometimes their family's off and they don't end up being around. So I'm going to keep them, and if I can use it with them, great. If not, I'll do them myself because, let's face it, I love to decorate eggs. And so keeping that. A single green plastic egg, I'm passing that on. This is a cute little figurine that I put out for many years, but I am ready to pass it on. This sits on the edge of the mantle and the legs go over the side. I love this little thing. Keeping that. This is a little decorative. I think I got it from Hallmark. It's like you buy so much and you get one of these for free or for $9.99 or whatever. Love it. I'm keeping it. I've got two little bunny magnets I got at a bazaar, and I rarely put magnets on my refrigerator, but during the holiday times I do. So keeping that. This is my honey's marble egg. He really likes that, so I'm going to keep that for him because the KonMari Method is, you make the decisions on your own stuff. You get everything of like together and touch everything and just keep what sparks joy. And this sparks joy. Oh my gosh, I like this rabbit so much. Waving its ears at you. Okay, I'm strange. Yes, I know that. Okay, now I need to find a place to put the rabbit that's not going to be in the way of the stuff I'm getting to. Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year. I'm done with that. I used to have parties for almost every holiday, and I'm just not into that anymore. A lot of my friends moved away, and when they do come up, they have a lot of people, friends and family to see, and I just don't run the big parties like I used to. And when I do parties, not only decorations, but I get, hats for everybody, and some people left theirs, so there's one for my honey, one for me, and one that's left, and we just trade off. He just trades off what hat he puts on each year, so I am going to keep these, because we do use them. And somewhere in this disaster pile is the tiaras. And I trade off. There's also a blue one in this disaster pile somewhere. And so I match up. I've got a green and a blue, and then either the gold or the silver matches with the black hat. So I am going to keep these because even though we don't have parties, my husband and I always put one on and take our picture when the ball drops on television, and it is a blast. So keeping that. Let's see, what do we have next? Looks like Lucky Shamrock Pub. Love it. And it's St. Patty's Day now. Happy St. Patty's Day. Gonna pass that on. Shamrock Garland. Gonna pass that on. What else do I have, Patty, going on here, folks? And these are hats my honey and I wear. We just picked these up at the dollar store. This one's a beer stein. I think that is so cute. So keeping the hats. And these are just fake flowers I picked up at the dollar store. They've got one's green and one's white with green trim, and it's got like little sparkles and stuff on them. So keeping these, I actually approached my husband with the idea of, because you can get such great decorations here. I'll look at you. You can get such great decorations at the dollar store and for $1. And since I do the mantle, we're talking $3 to $5 max. I floated the idea of maybe just buying new every year and then passing it on to Salvation Army. He gave me the little fish eye. I was thinking, instead of keeping it, because it's only 3 to 5 things, I can pass it on in great shape to Salvation Army or Goodwill. And then next year only pick up a few things and then not store anything. He gave me the "you're being wasteful" fish eye. And when I think about it, and think about, I am not a minimalist. I am not eco. I try to use the screw-in, the swirly bulbs and stuff like that. So I guess that is wasteful. So we're not going to do that. But Okay. Little to the side, who knows? Back to getting stuff. This, I just made this, and I know it's getting kind of old and ratty, but I just love this little Valentine. It's the only Valentine thing I have here at the moment. I thought I had more Valentine stuff. Guys, if you saw my basement, you'd understand why I may not have everything right up front. It's a disaster. Easter, back to the Easter. This is one of those window cling things that I got from my granddaughter. Okay, what are we on to? Maybe some fall. Easter grass, keeping my Easter grass. Gosh, I have stuff everywhere, guys. And these are St. Patty clings. I'm going to keep my St. Patty clings for the grandkids. You know, it's what you love. Well, I do love clings, but I mean, I want stuff for them to do to decorate. Okay. Fall kind of stuff. I am keeping these, though I am going to get like a little bale of straw that you can get from Michael's, I believe, and put these outside because I don't necessarily want the grandkids playing with them inside because it is kind of pokey. Well, one grandchild's only like 3 months old, but the other one's 4 years, and so I'm going to use those for outside decorations. My husband picked these up. He loves those. These are leaves that I'm going to keep. This is, save these instructions, and I don't even know what it's for, so that's going bye-bye. Wow, I don't think I'm doing very well here. These I'm going to put out after I get the Halloween stuff done and put it on my mantle, and what doesn't fit or look right, then I'll get rid of, but I can't get rid of them now because I just think they're so beautiful. My friend gave me these tins, and these are just like plastic gourds. Okay, got some luau stuff going on. Okay, pushing my keepers back and bringing my luau stuff forward. I do like these leis. I'm going to keep those. This lei, I am not. These leis, I am not. These are different decorations from the luau party I had. This is a door decoration that's got like birds on it. This is a blow up palm tree. And I've got like a luau party banner. That's all going. This is decorative I put around the table. That's going. This is a costume I've had for many years that never wore because I don't know, I just never wore it. I think I would need something to cover up my belly. I'm just not thin enough, I don't think. Even though this is an adult extra large, I guess I'm just not going to wear that. If I get thin enough, I'll get another one. This and the coconuts and stuff were all part of decoration. Somebody actually came wearing this and left it. It was a guy. So all that's going. These shells, this is like a shell bra, and I love this. I mean, I haven't worn it for years, and my tatas are a little too big for those to contain, but I am keeping these. I love those. This is a banner where you can change the numbers and everything in there. I'm going to pass that on. This is a bead that fell off something. That's not good. Well, it didn't fall off that. Well, I'm going to put the bead to the side, and if I figure out what it came off of. Did it come off this? I'll keep it in case it came off this, but I think that might be where it's from, so I'll put that over here. Nothing like having stuff fall apart in the middle of your video. The crown, my husband and I did like a royalty party, but I'm going to keep it. I just get a kick out of it, even though we may never have a royalty party again. This is a wand. I think usually I would not keep that because you keep what sparks joy, but I do have a granddaughter who I think would love that, so keeping it for her, even if not for me. So right now, this is the bye-bye pile, and that over there, let's see, is the keep pile. This on the chair is the keep pile, and this is the, oh my gosh, I haven't been through it yet. So I'm going to try to move along, guys. I know this video is getting long. A random thing that came off a cake, it was a pirate cake. There's other stuff that goes with it. Who knows where it's at? Bye. I did actually do another pirate cake on my own for my husband, so I've already used that stuff a couple times. A whistle from when I used a striped shirt and was a referee for Halloween. Bye. This I used to love, well, and I still think it's really cute, and it's just, I just tape it to the door or something, and it's cute, but I'm going to pass that on. This is a Halloween kit with eyes you poke in and stuff. Passing that on. Halloween red and orange balloons. Bye. This, when I had like a long dress and I used it kind of like a princess, like tie around your head. Bye. Kind of like spider web or torn cloth. Bye. Black rose. Bye. This I actually do really love. It, you just poke in the head and the arms in your pumpkin when you don't feel like carving it. But I feel with grandkids coming over that it's so easy to pull them out and it's so sharp that I think the worry that they get into it is too much for me, so I'm going to pass that on. And like, they're really, well, like I say, 1 3 months, but the 4-year-old, she minds and everything. I just don't want to deal with it. This says Happy Halloween. Bye. Trick or treat. We live on a very short block, and the trick or treaters will come and look down, and we are the only people who have our light on. And then they look the other way, and then they don't stop. I mean, I buy like full-size candy bars, and they just don't stop. Many years, we've sat out there for hours and had 0 kids. Now, one year we had 40, and we're like, wow, this is amazing. And that was an off year. I've lived here since 95, so we had trick-or-treaters twice. I don't even bother. About 2 years ago, I said, you know what? I'm not just going to sit out there for the heck of it. We have our porch light on, and I usually put up the Christmas lights early and turn those on, and still I can't get anybody to come. So, because there's, you know, we're like a short block, like a third to a half of a block long, the little section of street I'm on. And we're the only one who does it, who turns our light on, so all the trick-or-treaters go the other direction. Same with this. I think this is really cute, but I think I'm ready to pass it on. I got like fun mustaches. I've dressed up in costumes that needed mustaches and beards and stuff before, but I am done with those. I'm going to pass the beard and stuff on. And when we're pirates, my husband actually has a for real beard, so he doesn't need it. This is a magic microphone. You like blow it up. I'm done with that. Harry Potter glasses. Bye. Power saw kits for pumpkin carving. Sometimes my husband and I go all out with the really heavy duty pumpkin carving, and then about every 3rd or 4th year we just cut triangles for the eyes, nose, and mouth, kind of the retro pumpkin look. So I'm going to keep all these kits. Some of them only have like a page or 2. I'll probably tear them all out and put them together, but I'm keeping all the pumpkin carving kits. The extra tools. This is power tools. Oh yeah, get one of those. I'm just saying, stick the batteries in, you know, carve your pumpkin, pull the batteries back out. good for another year. This is also this is the scoop the seeds out, keeping this. This is maracas from Mexico that I'm passing on now. My husband tends to wear this every year, at least at some point, and it's one of those the Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey hats, so we're keeping that. Our Disney ears that's got our name on them, so keeping those. These are wigs I got for next to nothing. A blonde wig, see I got them for $1.49, and like a Vampira wig, but I'm going to pass those on. I don't think I've ever used them. Getting around to our excess Halloween stuff. The daggers and stuff go with the pirate costumes, which we'll probably wear another couple times before we say goodbye to them. So I'm going to keep all the pirate stuff. And that down there, I don't know if you can see it. It's the swords and the boot toppers. I'm going to keep that too. So I guess this bucket and we're done. The light goes on. It needs a new battery, but I'm not going to bother because I'm going to pass that on. Some fall decorative bows. I'm going to pass those on. I used to hang those off my break front or my china cabinet, but like I say, I don't decorate anywhere but the mantle any longer. Treat bags for when I had a Halloween party, and I do not need a Halloween trick-or-treat bucket. This is what I used to put the candy in for the outside people, so that's gone. I still think I kept way too much. I'm feeling kind of down. I really thought I would get, oh wait a minute, what's these two bags? I haven't been through this yet. Let's see, kind of like a bride's thing, but I still have my like actual bridal veil if I want to like use it for something, so I'll pass that on. I'm going to keep this. This is like a Cleopatra headpiece thing. I love this. My husband, this is like the Julius Caesar thing. Going to keep that. And I think this jewelry situation, this is the, earrings for my husband's pirate. I'm actually going to take this up and put it in my jewelry box. I think I'm more likely to remember it there. My graduating tassels, I graduated with honors. This is from high school. This is from my 2-year degree. This is from either my, what do you call it? My bachelor's or master's degree. I think I'm going to go ahead and let my 2-year degree go. It's kind of faded. I think this used to be black. I don't know if you can see now, it's like burgundy. I am going to keep my gold and my black one because I just like them. What can I say? Keep that. Eye patch. Keeping. Sheriff badge. Bye-bye. This is like a never-ending, well, obviously it ends, but just like a set of beads you decorate with. I am going to pass that on. I used to use them at Christmas, like with some snow fluff, and the snow fluff with the beads and stuff. Look beautiful, but not going to deal with that. I've got 3 of these. I can't remember where I got these now, but they've got like a little red lobster on the end, and they're just beaded necklaces. I'm going to keep one to put in with my granddaughter's play necklaces, and then the rest of them are gone. This I used when I was a flapper one year. I really like this extra long beaded thing because it is an actual real necklace, and you can loop it 2 or 3 times, and I just think that it's really cool. So keeping that. Here's shell necklace. I am going to get rid of this. I had another shell necklace and it happened to get broken, and then if a shell necklace breaks, it is sharp. It is sharp. So I don't have any interest, and I'm not willing to give it to my granddaughter. These are just rhinestone necklaces. Actually, this pink one and this blue one, like my sisters actually wore with their dresses to the prom. And I am going to keep these for when my granddaughter gets a little older, when she can play dress up, maybe a little older. She's 4 years now, so maybe, I don't know at what time I will hand these over, but right now I feel comfortable with these things, and maybe in another year or two she'll like the rhinestone necklaces. So, wow, guys, even though I did kind of a big let go at the end, here is the pile, the stack of to go, and I know it probably doesn't look as much because it's all piled on top of each other and that, but I don't know, I just thought there would be more in the to go pile. And starting there and moving to the chair is the keep pile. So let me know what you think. I'm a little disappointed, actually. I thought I would have next to nothing left. And let me know what you think about how I did on the sort and how you are doing. If you're doing this method and I'm not following you, definitely put your links below because I would love to. And I'll talk with you guys later.